You guys had taken your rest and seen to raising one of Hannah's brothers, and then set off on a bit of an expedition to locate a couple more of these arcane shrines. And as we left it, you guys had, while journeying to a shrine in the west, had encountered it with this large pool in the middle. In the front. And a large froghemoth had emerged and attacked. That froghemoth is now lying dead on the ground.
Go in the box.
And so, a rectangular pool of murky water stretches before the vine-draped shrine. Rope bridges that once spanned the water float on the surface, tangled with other debris. The shards of a toppled monolith form stepping stones to the middle of the pool, where a statue of a stone frog rises above the water. And just a reminder, this where you're standing.
Right.
So what would you guys like to do?
I believe we'll push Giuseppe into the soup.
What? Why me?
Yeah, I'm second that. You don't have wings.
Because you don't
You
need
don't
to
have
breathe
wings
and can spend
either.
as much time searching the bottom of the soup.
Cast polymorph on myself, you were saying?
I mean, when you.
Come on,
No,
Giuseppe, you
go
can't
for it.
argue with that reasoning. Get in the soup.
All right, I get in the soup.
Okay.
Get in the soup.
How tall is Giuseppe?
Here cast water walk on him.
Giuseppe is 6 foot tall.
Okay. So, yeah, as you step in and kind of sink down, there's a moment where it looks like as your feet touch the ground, the water comes up to just above your eye level. And as your feet kind of slowly sink down into the silty bottom, and eventually, you come to a stop with your head, the top of your head, just below the top of the water.
I have dark vision. Can I see in this?
Yes, it is murky. You can, there's silt you're kind of kicking up, and when the froghemoth emerged, you can see bits of kind of like grassy aquatic plant growing there. Not quite seaweed, but it's more like a aquatic fern.
What exactly am I looking for under here, y'all? Y'all sent me into the water. What exactly have me looking for?
Yeah, just for
We just
stuff.
wanted to see if you'd go in there.
Motherfuckers.
About the only thing of interest you see down here is the base of that statue that was in the center of the pool. You can see being down here, and it looks like there's like a carved alcove on the south face of it.
Oh, well, let me investigate that. Let me move over and check that out.
Okay.
Anything? It's got anything on it or anything? Yeah.
Okay. So you walk over there, and kind of nestled into this carved out alcove is a lever that is in the down position currently.
I put the lever in the up position.
Okay. You put the lever in the up position. And the ground begins to shake, bubbles kind of coming out from around you as you notice the alcoves beginning to rise up in front of you. You're standing in the silt, the alcoves in front of you kind of rising up. The Elendar and Hebron can see very clearly that the whole statue in the center is just rising up, bubbles rise, coming around it. And eventually, the plinth stops moving upward. And in front of you, Giuseppe, is what looks like a iron safe door built into the plinth. Think like a wall safe, with 3 large knobs on it. Each one having numbers 0 to 9.
Patience.
Yeah. Now you don't hear this because you're underwater, but up top, Elendar and Hebron can see that the giant frog on top of the statue has begun moving. Its eyes glowing a deep crimson red.
Oh man, there's another one.
And I think we'll need to roll initiative at this point.
What size are going red?
The statues. After Giuseppe shoved the lever to the up position, which, by the way, the lever is now visible out of the water. It's at the base of that statue, which has been elevated by like 5 feet.
Gotcha.
All right, Giuseppe. So what do you do? As you're staring at these 3 knobs with numbers on them, similar to like a combination lock.
Have we heard any of the have we found the combinations before? I'm gonna turn the numbers to 666 at how many numbers are there? There's 3 knobs, right?
3 knobs.
turn 'em
Each
all to
knob
6
has 0 to
I'm gonna turn
9.
'em all- I'm gonna turn them all to 666 and see what happens.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on
Oh.
above the water. I'm underwater.
Yay, summon demons, you jackass.
I hope they don't see me too, because I'm underwater.
Well, like when it moved up, remember I described all that silt? So the water is, you can see like a foot around you, Giuseppe, and no one can see you.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. 666.
The demons you summon
Do I
come
summon
with
demons?
water sight. They can't see in normal air, but they can see perfectly in water.
Oh, fuck that. What the hell is that shit? That is a cool ability. I may have to remember water sight.
Can't be shit in the air, but you can see perfectly underwater.
Sounds like a problem a water monster would have. All right. Anyway.
So yeah, you set
So
the
what
knobs
happened?
to 666. And as you're kind of setting that last knob, you notice that like the numbers become a little less distinct as teeth form around the outside of that knob, and it tries to clamp down on your hand.
Put my head back. Deck save?
No, it's getting an
Reaction?
attack. Does a 23 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. So it bites on your hand for 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow. Oh shit.
And if you pull your hand back, it like peels off the safe, leaving behind us this bare patch of metal there, and it's stuck to your hand, and you're bleeding slightly because it's bit you.
Oh, it's a mimic thing. Okay.
But it's a tiny mimic. So if you pull your hand back, you're technically grappled, but it's just stuck to your hand.
Yeah. All right. Well, used my action already, so can I throw this thing out of the water and away from me? Like
It would take an
push
action to
up on top
disconnect
of
it.
the. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the next turn. Then.
Okay,
I don't have any more patience.
Hebron. So, the plinth has rised up. The statue, now of that giant frog, is now 5 feet above the water, its eyes glowing this malevolent red. What do?
Distance to it?
That would be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet across, and then like 5 feet up.
I guess I'm gonna try to leap over to it.
Okay, I always have to look up what jump does. What long jump is. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. If you move at least 10 feet prior to jump, you can cover a number of feet equal to your strength score. So do you have a strength of 20?
Nay, only 16.
So you will fall short and land in the water.
On top of Giuseppe?
Yes. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't necessarily know he's there.
Yeah. So you jump into the silty water, hitting Giuseppe in the back. Fortunately, you were short enough on your jump that you actually don't land on top of him. More like you land like behind him, kind of shoving him forward a bit. But you are right behind him. Silt's kicked up. You can't see shit outside like a foot around you. Giuseppe,
How
you
deep is the
notice it.
water?
Say again?
How deep is the water?
6 feet.
Oh, cool. I'm 6'4". I think my eyes are like right at water level.
Yeah, so your eyes must be at water level then. So like the water beneath you, real silty. You can make out Giuseppe in front of you. Above you, that statue is like articulated and seems to be not looking at you, but rather at Elendar. Anything else?
Do I still have any more movement? Or that 8 all?
You use 30 feet of movement. You tell me.
Okay.
Ah,
We will action dash. I'm gonna scurry up it.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of push away past Giuseppe, grab on the plinth. It's easy enough to climb. It's old stone. And begin climbing up it. Let's see, so that'd be 10 feet. You don't have a swim speed, correct?
Nope.
All right, so 10 there. 10 to get up the 5 feet. 10, so 30 feet. So that would put you like right at the base of the statue. You are like eye contact with the frog, like staring into its deep red eyes.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. The eyes fire twin beams of eldritch red light. Hebron, I need a dex save from you.
How close am I to Giuseppe?
You're just within his aura.
+1.
All right, good. So you mostly managed to duck and just kind of singeing like the top of your hair, carving some furrows into your hair.
Reaction, use the shield to fully protect myself.
Ah, good.
Get use out of that shield, master.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you quickly duck, throwing your shield up on your head. You can feel the impact and the heat of the blast as you absorb it all. And I guess you take no damage then. Elendar,
Yes.
your turn.
So there's another fucking thing.
Would appear so. The statue
Okay.
has glowing red eyes. Hebron just stood in front of it with his shield and managed to, deflect and absorb the blast so that it didn't, hit people for damage.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Say again?
Is he within 60 feet of me? Hebron.
Yes, he is like 25 feet from you.
Okay. Just checking. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're level 10 now. Hang on. I did not think of that. Nope, still same list. Nothing new on level 10. Looking at action economy, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, fuck it. I cast polymorph on Hebron. Are you willing?
Am I willing?
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, then you don't have to make a wisdom save as you turn into a T-Rex.
I see.
Unless there's something specific you want me to turn you into, which is easily discussed beforehand, but
No,
figured the height would be your
No,
most
no.
beneficial in this particular situation.
that I gotta be a T-Rex.
Yeah.
The Septimus are very childish in their desire to be dinosaur. Cue Calvin and Hobbes strip. Perhaps a T-Rex and a fighter jet.
And then I would like to get myself some cover.
Okay, well, there is a intact monolith about 10 feet to your left.
I would like to be behind that with the monolith between me and the thing that shoots lasers.
Yep. Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. I hang out.
Okay. Giuseppe.
So, did I notice what's his name come flying over?
Yeah, like Hebron
Hebron.
bumped into you from behind, like he jumped in the water, then quickly moved around you and started scrambling up the statue. He's not down there with you anymore.
Okay.
And then I turn to a T-Rex.
So,
Everyone's not even there.
can I see anything under the water above me? What's going on above me on the plinth?
So,
Can I see?
yeah, you can see that it looks like Hebron got turned into a large T-Rex, and he's like grabbing onto like the top of the statue. There was like a pulse of light from its eyes, when Hebron was up there before, you could see.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna give it can I see? Can I reach the statue from where I am, or do I have to climb out of the water?
You would have to climb out of the water at least a little bit to get it within 5 feet of you.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna climb up out of the water.
Okay. You still have that mimic kind of stuck to your right hand.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. I remember. I know. I got Rover on my arm. I know.
All right.
I know.
But yeah, you can easily climb up.
All right. I'm gonna climb up it. How high can I go? Can I get all the way to its face?
Yeah. Yeah, it would just cost you like 20 feet of movement to do so.
All right, I'm gonna climb all the way up, and then I'm gonna put Rover in its face, specifically stab it in the eye with the mimic.
Okay.
Or try to put the mimic on its face so it'll latch on.
Aha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, give me a just like a straight up improvised strength attack roll then. Yeah. Yeah. So you just kind of smack the statue like on the side, and just like with the force of that, and then it's kind of pushing your fist along its face, just kind of scrape the mimic off, leaving it like sucking on like the face of this statue. Through the thin form of the mimic, you can see like the dull red glow just kind of coming through it. So now it looks like it just has one big dull glowing red eye.
Cool. And then I'm gonna fall back into the water.
Okay. Yeah, you jump back into the water.
I know how deep. Yeah, because I know how deep it is. I'm just gonna fall back into it.
Yeah, it's 6 feet deep. It's plenty. It's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you jump
I
back
hope
into
Rover
the water.
survives, because if he survives, I'm gonna keep him. But if he dies, well.
All right. Let's see. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. The mimic gnaws on the statue. Failing to do any damage. Hebron.
I'm a T-Rex, yes?
Yes.
All right. Well, I cast bite and tail attack.
So bite's fine. You can just kind of, bend down and bite the top of the statue. But you're basically grabbing onto like what's essentially like the top of like an obelisk in the middle of this water. How are you using your tail to attack it?
I don't know, man. It just says multi-attack, one with its bite, the other with its tail.
Right, but you're a huge creature grabbing onto a large creature and kind of riding on top of it. They're physically. How are you getting your tail to it? Is what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense to me.
That is a great point.
Like, if you want to substitute like claws or something for it, I'm fine with that.
Hebron will ponder this as he gnaws on the statue with his,
Yeah.
Massive bite force.
Mm-hmm. Well, make an attack roll.
Plus 10. Slight typo there.
So 12.
12.
Yeah, you gnaw on it without really causing any damage to the statue.
Trying to figure out how the jaws work.
Anything else?
Nope. That's just that for now.
Okay. The statue fires. The little mimic does not, is looking bloodied after that. It's not looking great. But it did survive the first blast.
Well, we gotta treat it. I'm gonna see if I can save it. All right.
Elendar.
I'll just call forth my spiritual weapon at. Is that one of those? Oh no, I can third level. Yeah. Spiritual weapon, third level. Stabby, stabby, bonky, bonky.
Okay. Roll to hit. That does damage the statue, yes.
15 force.
All right, yeah. Taking a bit of a chunk out of the statue. So, anything else?
Step back behind my cover. I hide again.
Okay. Giuseppe.
Giuseppe's gonna get up out of the water, so he's high enough to hit this thing again. And I'm gonna use. You said it takes. How much of my movement speed?
20 to get up there.
20 to get up there. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go up 20 feet up him, and then I'm gonna shank no. I'm gonna grab the slot the mimic, and then I'm gonna fall back in the water.
Okay. So you're trying to grab the mimic and pull it off the statue?
Yes.
Then I will need a strength
bloody,
athletics check
dude.
from you.
Oh, damn. Okay, I can do that. Well, damn.
Yeah, you're like tugging on it, and it's just it's not quite giving up.
I'll say, hang on another round, little buddy, and then I'm gonna fall off.
Okay, you jump back in the water.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. The mimic continues gnawing, and it successfully gnaws on some. Doing some more damage to the statue's face. Hebron.
I hope it lasts another round. Go, Dino.
Nom 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 nom.
All
Do
right.
the Dino Thunderstorm.
Roll to hit. That will damage it.
Uh, 15 piercing. Plus, I think it's like restrained now or something smaller than me.
Okay. So yeah, you start biting down on it. You know, you can feel the statue kind of cracking and crumbling under your jaws. And that's when it snaps off at the ankles. Now, are you going to just hold on to it as it tumbles into the water with you attached?
No.
No, you're going to let go?
Yeah, I'm gonna let go because I don't intend to break my teeth. That sounds deeply unpleasant.
So, yeah, so you let go, the statue tumbling off, landing in the water, and Giuseppe, there's like a ploosh, and the statue's right to your left. It just missed you. The D8 was direction it falls.
Ah, good.
You can see, Giuseppe, the mimic is still kind of gnawing on the face of the statue, though there's no glowing red eye. Instead, Hebron, the red glow is coming from beneath the statue as like a beam of energy is just now shooting up at you. I need a dex save from you.
You broke the spigot off. See, that's what you did. You broke the spigot. Now we have no way of controlling it. Now water's just going everywhere.
Weren't you just congratulating for breaking it off?
I mean, yeah, but then I realized you fucked up.
Proper
So,
Skaven over here.
All right. Yeah, as you quickly like dodge the rapid discharge from beneath the statue without its moderating effect. So you take half damage.
Yay!
So you take 54
my
points of
God.
force damage from it.
Oh my Jesus!
He still has triple digit health.
Yeah, I mean the T-Rex took
What?
that.
I don't have triple digit health. The T-Rex is
Oh no, never mind.
bloody.
136 is the crab has 161. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But also there was no more glow coming from beneath you. That was like you broke it, and so it discharged everything all at once. You guys are effectively out of initiative.
I'm gonna go over and pick up my mimic.
All right, yeah. You
I will-
peel the mimic off.
I will perform the obligatory Tyrannosaurus Rex baying at the camera.
Yeah, you start baying. The mimic, which looked like it was about to bite you, Giuseppe, kind of makes a gesture that you think this like ball of like goo in your hand is like looking up at it, and it then like, are you wearing gauntlets?
No, I am not.
So like
No, I'm in leather armor. I don't know unless
Leather-
I have leather or studded leather.
okay, well then it starts trying to crawl up your sleeve to get away from that.
Oh. I'm like, easy, easy, easy. I give it a ration. I pull a ration out and offer it a ration.
Yeah,
I don't eat,
you
but
pull out
it
the
might.
soggy ration, and yeah, it starts kind of munching on it, and then it begins vibrating.
Oh shit! It's vibrating. Is it going to explode?
No, more through the cat
All
part.
right. Oh, okay, cool. Good. I am naming him Spot.
Yes, congratulations, you have a pet tiny mimic now.
You could have went with Splat.
Oh, that is better. Yeah, Splat it is. And Splat.
You just throw him at something and what's his name? Throw him at their face. You hear that sound? That's his name.
You know, I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I'm a T-Rex right now and just like stomp around the area.
When he does something stupid, I drop concentration.
Okay, so define stupid.
Like jumping off of a building or something.
Well, you see, he's a T-Rex. So it sounds like he's jumping off buildings. He's like walking over and just like knocking them down. You know,
Yeah, no, I'd keep it up for the. There's no sense not keeping it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's an hour, right? I think polymorph's an hour.
Not sure.
Yeah, let me look at my sheet. I was up.
Let's see, 1 hour. Yes.
Polymorph ratio 1 hour. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Mhm.
polymorph let me choose if I absorb like my equipment into me?
I think it just says you do. It doesn't say you can choose what falls off. I think that's
Yes.
wild shape. Wild shape
Okay.
is the one that lets you pick and choose.
I had to ask because I'm kind of picturing a T-Rex walking around with a little tiny shield in one of its little tiny hands, little tiny sword in the other.
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, that was the wild shape mechanic that I abused for the shoulder pauldron bear paw weapons on my druid paladin for years. That immediately left the party because everybody was evil, and then we got
Oh
Sinclair.
yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, do what you will with polymorph. You got an hour. I pull out an hourglass and just point at it, flip it over.
Yeah. Hebron cannot resist. He's going like Godzilla movie, like walking down the street, rah, scaring
A mimic
kobolds.
Mimic is classified as an ooze, right?
Yes.
Monster type. Okay.
So yeah. T-Rex stomping around up there. Giuseppe, you're down in the water next to this broken statue and still looking at the safe with 2 dials on it, both set to 6.
I changed the second number to a 9. See if that does anything.
Okay. Yeah, you change it to a 9. Has no apparent effect.
I go out and ask the party would they give good be a good number two number combination. What happened? Can't speak. I tell them about the combination, the 2 combinations.
Try 11.
I go down and try 11.
Okay. You go down, set them to 11. Still, nothing happens.
That didn't work. Got something else?
I mean, it's only 2 combinations, so it's 100 positions. So
Yeah,
just
we really we just need to like set it to one end and just kind of keep counting up until we get to it.
Yeah. Set it to 11, then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just click through them all.
Okay, I'll go through
When in
all
doubt, brute
99
force it.
combinations.
Yeah, it's a lot harder when you've already broken the statue. Otherwise, you'd be down there trying all these different combinations while it's shooting at you.
Oops.
We fixed it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so you go down there and start trying combinations. So when it clicks over to 13, Giuseppe, bubbles
That was quick.
kind of begin gushing out around the seal. And the door just sort of falls off the front as if it was like that was the release point.
Yeah, cool.
Bright red light begins flooding out.
Oh shit.
And as your eyes adjust, you can see inside the cavity a kind of fist-sized, bright, glowing red prism.
Ooh. Ooh. Show it to them. I hold it up so the party can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
We
this.
see it.
That
What is it?
is a shiny red rock.
I give it to the magic man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more than shiny. It is
It's a
emitting
shiny
light.
red rock.
Think like a
Oh.
bright red road flare, except
This
no
is a
fire.
glowing red rock.
Yes.
Oh, fire.
Mm. Interesting. I don't have identify, so well, I tell you what. How does tuning and deattuning work? Does it require an hour to deattune, or can you just snap your fingers and not be attuned to something?
Takes an hour to deattune.
Okay, so then I'll spend 2 hours if the party's alright with that, and I'll deattune from my staff of stone, and then attune to the spend an hour to blind attune to it. So, Hebron, if you want to do anything as a T-Rex, like find something to kill, now would be a good time.
I think Hebron kind of got it out of his system. He's been stomping around the nearby buildings. If there were anything nearby, it's probably fucked off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is like absurdly quiet when you like stop stomping around for a moment. Like everything is hiding.
All the local wildlife. Dear God, there's a T-Rex, and it's like really,
Another
really
one.
uppity right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for an opportune moment when he's like roaring or something and drop attunement.
Roar. Huh. Hmm.
Just the Mario shrink sound.
Yeah. As the roar fades back into a regular dude.
Yeah, you spend your first hour sitting there detuning to your staff. The next hour playing with this prism, which is still emitting light, like bright light all around you.
Hmm.
And yeah, you can figure out some stuff. So let me just edit this real quick for what you would figure out. All right. So this is what you figure out in your hour of playing with it. You realize it does not require attunement after doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do figure out how to turn it off.
Hmm.
But you do not figure out how many charges it has remaining. Without some type of magical analytics, you have no way of knowing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait for a starry night and do it later.
You don't even know how many charges it holds, does it? Do you?
No, I blind attune to it, which gives me some information, but I can identify it later once I use the telescope to regain identify.
Yeah, basically, you can spend like a short rest playing around with something to try to blindly attune to it, or in the case of something like this where you don't attune to it, just kind of figure out how it works. But you don't get perfect information with it. You guys are sitting there
All right. So
just outside this shrine, having just played with this gem for a couple of hours.
the gem of flashbang. Well, everyone, shall we go see what this little festive spot is
We
about?
shall. Yeah, let's go check out the building.
Okay. So now you walk around with a kind of narrow ledge between the wall and the water, and get to the front of the shrine, where you can see a pair of closed doors, and carved into it an arcane sigil of evocation.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
doors. Open?
Yeah.
All right. You go forth and push on the doors. The doors swing open, revealing steps that descend to a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened stakes. An alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a old-looking parchment scroll rolled up resting on it, the gold edging on it kind of glinting in the light. A relief carved into the back of that alcove shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the walls at floor height, with 4-foot gaps between them.
Oh, we're talking like crane is in the bird, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, okay. So we got the frog hemoth fighting a crane on it. Wait, did we push the door open?
Yes. I described what you saw inside, and then that's what it was.
All of his fumbling around as a T-Rex, did he happen to break off or create any like 15-foot beams of wood?
Several.
I suggest bridge. Yes?
I mean, we could.
Or what do you want to do?
I think we should just be able to like hop around.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay.
At least
Well,
based on the image here.
I'm not hopping shit, so I'll watch.
All right. Uh, Giuseppe, are you good at acrobatics?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm pretty good at athletics. You want to race to the other side? You take the left, I'll take the right. We'll see who gets there first.
I'm good
I've
at
got 5
athletics.
copper.
I mean, we can go either way. I'm on. Yeah, sure. Whichever one you want to do, man. Yeah.
All right. I'll take the right. You take the left.
It's a deal.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
What are we doing?
Go.
What are we
We're
doing?
gonna try to get to the opposite side by hopping along
you see the
these,
picture
these
in the
wooden
chat?
beams.
Do you see all the diving
okay.
boards around the edge?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, let's do it. Sure.
Okay.
And to keep it interesting, I cast Sacred Flame constantly. Hurting the
Funny.
board they're going to jump on. No.
So, yeah, you guys jump to the first board, and trying to keep your momentum. And I will need acrobatics checks from both of you.
Damn.
Well, damn. The dice hate me. I'm never going to do anything. I'll fall over.
Yeah.
Why do the dice hate you so much?
So you guys hop
I
onto the
don't
first
know.
board.
I
You
know
know,
that.
Hebron going left, Giuseppe going right. Giuseppe like briefly gets his foot on the wooden plank before it slips, and as Giuseppe's foot slips off of it, for a moment relieving all the weight on the beam rapidly retracts into the wall, leaving him in nothing but open space. As he begins to fall,
You motherfucker!
as you fall into the pit, and I need a deck save from you, Giuseppe.
I hate this so much. Okay. I have been dropped in those. Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, you avoid landing on any of the sharpened stakes at the bottom of this 30-foot pit, and instead only take 12 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. And then the ceiling shoots at you. As above the plank, a bolt of energy comes down at you. Giuseppe, does a
Get fired
22
saying
hit you?
matches.
I think a 22 hits you.
Yes. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yes.
so you land, you take the bludgeoning damage, and then the ceiling hits you in the back for like 2 points of cold damage.
What the fuck? This place is cursed. Cursed.
Hebron, so you land on your plank successfully and don't fall. As a bolt of energy hits you from the ceiling. Oh dear. What's that? Okay. As it hits you,
Bolt of energy hits me from the ceiling.
well, I assume a 23 does hit your armor class.
It does.
As it hits you for 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. Am I also falling?
No, you're standing on the plank, barely. You could try hopping to the next one.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Acrobatics check. All right. So yeah, you leap off the this plank, which immediately goes thump, right into the wall. You completely miss the next plank, kind of just folding over it with your abdomen, and just kind of continue rolling off the other side, basically doing a front flip around it. And as you begin to fall, You see that one get sucked into the wall. A shot of energy coming down from the ceiling at you, and then I need a deck save as you land on the floor with all the spikes. Yeah, you also managed to not hit any of the spikes, taking only 15 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. The bolt of energy missing you. So, both you and Giuseppe are now at the bottom of this pit, which is 30 feet deep. There are spikes coming out of the floor, and the planks you guys touched are retracted into the walls along the southern wall.
Hmm.
I'm just sitting on the bottom step, my feet dangling over the pit, like very Huckleberry. So, how's it going?
Pretty good. Having fun. Hebron's gonna head back to the start and try to hop out.
Well, it's 30 feet up. How are you getting back up?
With grit and determination.
All right,
And
make an athletics
guile.
check to just climb this wall, which is actually somewhat difficult to climb.
And elbow grease.
19.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit, it's a bit touch and go for a few seconds where you're like holding on by your fingertips, but you do manage to free climb up the stone wall and join Elendar at the top.
I'll lower
Yay.
rope for Giuseppe so we can try again. Come on,
All right,
Giuseppe, let's go again.
Alrighty. We're gonna go again then.
All right. Well, to the left, instead of just a 4-foot gap, is now a 12-foot gap to the corner. Whereas Giuseppe only has an 8-foot gap.
All right, I'll make my leap. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull out a hand axe, kind of use as a climbing grip. Yeah. Pull out a hand axe, use it as a climbing grip. Grip is
Before you guys jump, I will upcast enhance ability on both of you. For Dex.
Okay.
That's advantage.
That would give you advantage on the acrobatics check, which if you guys are jumping, you will need to make.
17.
Motherfucker.
You have advantage.
At advantage, mister.
I cast enhance ability on you guys. Slightly less, not worse.
Yeah. All right, so you guys make your jumps, landing, in Hebron's case, and Giuseppe's actually, just barely on the plank, but you do manage to hold there. Bolts of energy shoot down at you from the ceiling. First at Giuseppe. Does a 20 hit Giuseppe?
Yes.
As it hits you for 3 points of cold damage. 23 hits Hebron.
Uh-huh.
For 6 points of fire damage. All right, well, both of you are standing on your planks with only a 4-foot gap to reach the next one. If you're jumping, make acrobatics checks.
Yep.
At advantage, right?
At advantage.
Yes. Lasts an hour or so. I'll just sit here. Should really take up whittling all the sitting around I do.
Yeah. As you guys jump to the next
Well-
plank, the planks you were on getting sucked into the wall, leaving larger and larger gaps behind you to reach, the start. Bolts of energy shoot down from the ceiling. Does a 14 hit Giuseppe?
No.
All right. An 8 no will not hit Hebron.
You could always ask. It might.
Does it?
No.
Okay. Another acrobatics check if you guys are continuing to move on. Yeah, yes, both leap to your next ones. The other one's getting sucked, the old ones behind you getting sucked into the wall. 2 bolts of energy come down. Does a 23 hit Giuseppe?
Yeah.
Under your dice are welcome to stop rolling 27. It's 17.
Mm-hmm.
I can count.
As this one hits you for 3 points of necrotic damage. The other one misses. Acrobatic checks if you guys are proceeding. Yep. Okay, Hebron gets to the next one,
Oh,
which puts
damn.
him at the halfway point.
Fuck you, Nat 20s. Why are you showing up here? Eldar cast enhance ability. All my good rolls are my first dice.
Yeah.
For fucking
Is Giuseppe
dice.
also gets to the next one, also being at the halfway point. Bolts of energy
I mean-
shoot down from the ceiling.
You enhanced Hebron's ability, and he's fucking rolling 20s.
Does a
Yeah, I know,
17
but it's
hit
all my
Giuseppe?
first die roll.
No.
All right, that one misses you. Does an 18 hit Hebron?
No.
All right, that one misses you. Acrobatic checks if you guys are moving on. By the way, all of the planks have been sucked into the wall behind you guys. So you're like
Yeah, so
midway
if we
along those
fall,
side
we're-
walls.
Yeah. We fall, we're fucked. Yes.
As you guys both successfully make it to the next planks.
We
Bolts of
probably
energy.
should have tied a rope and
Well, 16 won't hit Giuseppe.
No.
There's a 24 hit
no.
Hebron.
Yep.
Okay. This bolt of energy hits you for 6 more points of fire damage. And if you're moving on, another acrobatics checks. You both make it, putting you both in the far corners. Bolts of energy come down. Does a 13 hit Giuseppe?
negative.
All right, and I don't think a 16 will hit Hebron. Another acrobatics check. So if you guys are continuing as you start, getting closer and closer to that center plinth with the scroll on it, Hebron makes his jump. As does Giuseppe. Bolt of energy. Ooh, that one crits Giuseppe.
Fucking hell, damn it. Ow.
As that one just hits you and
Giuseppe.
hits you for 8 points of radiant damage.
Radiant.
Just-
damage.
Radiant.
Giuseppe
Ow.
finally rolls well, instantly gets crit.
Yep. Is the 12 Mrs. Hebron?
Ew.
Oh,
Have we had a long rest?
No.
No? My hit points were right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
all right, well, acrobatics. You guys are moving to the last plank that's available. As you both make it, as Giuseppe gets nailed for 6 points of poison damage. Hebron, does a 21 hit you?
Armor class, yep.
That one hits you for 1 point of lightning damage. You don't need to make another acrobatics check. You guys can just jump to the platform. The platform is big enough where it doesn't really need to be acrobaticsy. It's not a precision jump.
All right, I hop over, trying to get there before Giuseppe.
All right, both of you would then, if you're racing, need to roll initiative.
Giuseppe.
We have another jump, another roll.
No,
Well,
roll
the
initiative.
jump isn't a precision
Oh.
jump, so it's not an acrobatics check. It is, however, because you're racing Hebron, an initiative check to see if you can get to the final goal before him. Because you both at the last stretch. And it's Giuseppe easily just steps ahead of Hebron and gets to the plinth with the scroll on it first.
I win.
Yeah, you could really rub it in. You have advantage on initiative because the dagger.
They both did, actually,
yeah, that's
because
right.
that's a dexterity ability check, actually.
Oh yeah, true. So
Oh yeah.
actually, yeah.
You're right.
The dice decided.
21 is
As
correct.
Yep. And I congratulate Giuseppe and I toss him the bag of betting copper.
I'll use this to wash my outfit. No, I'll use it to feed Spark or Splat. I'll use it to feed Splat. I will feed your money to my pet.
What do you mean my money? You won the bet. It's your money.
That's true.
So yeah, you guys are standing on that far side, stone plinth in front of you, the rolled up scroll sitting on the pedestal.
I pick up the scroll.
Okay. You pick up the scroll. With a slam, the two doors leading out shut.
Oh shit.
As greenish
What do we have? Don't we have
yellow
a thief?
gas begins to fill the area near the ceiling and begins creeping down towards you guys.
Oh.
When Giuseppe says that, I just hold up my pocket mirror. I know it's really far, but if you look in the mirror, you'll see the thief.
You know, I mean, you're technically right, but okay, so you're right, but anyway, so y'all gotta deal with this poison
Technically
gas.
correct. The best kind of correct.
We have a thief. We don't have a rogue.
That's right. The poison gas. Y'all need to do something about that.
That definitely falls
I'm
in what
fine
looks
with it
like a
myself.
you problem category. How do you know it's
What
not
do you mean you're
corrosive?
locked in the room with them?
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
but I know Dimension Door.
We'll get down on the ground. What is the scroll anyway? Let me look at the scroll. What is the scroll?
All
I
right,
don't know
yeah,
where
you
the gas right
crack
now.
the seal, open it. You know the gas hissing above you, coming down. This is the scroll of Meteor Swarm.
Wait, I can't cast this though. I'd have to make a check, wouldn't I, to cast it?
Yes, you would.
Yeah, we're gonna pass it to the cleric probably.
Yeah, I don't think any of us except the cleric. Yeah, the priest.
Well,
So is this gas? I'm gonna take. Is there something in the room I can hold up into the gas to see if it's corrosive or just poisonous?
You got a hand.
True. I'm gonna stick my hand into the gas. Is it corrosive?
Okay.
or
Yeah,
just-
you stick your hand up into the gas. It doesn't seem to have any effect on your hand.
Well, it's not corrosive. I jump down to the ground. So y'all are fucked.
So you're gonna jump 30 feet down to the ground below?
Oh no, I'm gonna climb back
No,
down
he was
off the.
he was jumping up.
the-
I thought to touch the cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I interpreted what he was saying. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's still
So,
hissing. It's getting lower and lower.
so we need to get some rope and go down and then move across and get out of here, or how are we doing?
yeah, I'm hopping down the wall, running across, and then scaling up the side like I did before.
I mean, you guys have Cat's Grace. You just throw a rope across and just jump. The swing and the fall into the wall is less than 20 feet.
Yeah.
And you don't have
Okay.
to go all the way down and go all the way up.
Okay.
So, from my position, is there somewhere I can secure the rope to?
The door behind you does have handles.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah, let's tie it to the handles, throw them both, a line each,
Okay.
and tie themselves off at the 15-foot mark and just, reverse repel.
So
Yes.
hold on. So you've tied the rope to the doors. You've thrown them the rope to
Mm-hmm.
where they are, 25 feet across this gap.
Mm-hmm.
And
25 feet? That drawing is not to scale then.
5. Oh no, you're. I'm sorry. That I was thinking 10-foot squares. My bad.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was 5 foot. I did
Yeah.
not
No,
clarify
it's
that.
only
But
like
anyway,
it's only like 16 feet across.
yeah.
Okay. Never mind. My question was
Then they
based on the fact
catch
that
you.
it was 25. Yeah.
Swing.
Yeah. At that point, the swing is
Yeah. Then they
you'll actually hit the spikes before you hit the wall. Like,
Gosh darn physics.
well, yeah. Okay. So you guys grab the rope and you're swinging across as the cloud's coming down to touch the top of your heads. Do I have that right?
Yeah, we skedoodling.
Okay. Well, then I will need. This will actually be athletics checks from both Hebron and Giuseppe to make that swing and not slip or mess up and fall.
What kind of check?
Athletics. There's nothing precision about this. This is just, can you swing on a rope without falling off?
Da 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 da.
When he starts doing that, I cut the rope.
Da, 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 da. Ah! You Wilhelm scream.
Fucking the trumpet just.
The trumpeter Wilhelm screams through the trumpet.
Oh. That be you life?
Mister,
Yes.
I require an athletics check from you. As you, unless you're doing something else other than swinging across the gap.
No, I'm gonna have some fun.
All right, athletics check then.
It's at advantage, right?
No,
Athletics.
the spell gave you for dexterity checks. This is athletics. There's nothing precision about swinging across the gap. It's just, are you athletic enough to do it? And yes, you are. Yeah, so you guys swing across.
With a firm hand.
Yep. You guys climb up as the gas descends. It encompasses all 4 of you. And I require charisma saves from all 4 of you.
We got the poodle right here, right? If you can call him that.
Motherfucker.
Indomitable. Probably. I'm pretty certain 6 doesn't pass.
Yeah, a 6 will fail. Sleuth, are you here?
Yep.
Charisma save.
Boy, these are always fun. There it is. Yeah, 7.
Okay.
10.
Yeah. So the gas kind of descends and clears out. Only I will require initiative then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a charm? I forgot to ask.
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me double check something real quick.
Yeah. I have half elf lineage, so I have.
Is this
advantage.
from
Yeah, if you have advantage on against charm, you would have advantage on this.
Was this from a magical plant by chance?
No, not a plant. Eleanor
Alright,
still fails.
so that changed me to 20.
Oh, sorry, I was looking
What?
at the number. I was looking at 15.
Yeah, I just rolled this because I rolled a 2, so I figured it'd be like a 6 or something. But no, 15 plus 8. My bad. I should have added the
Okay.
8.
All right. Well, you and Hebron passed. Giuseppe and River did not.
And then Anish.
And then Anish. All right. So the gas comes down, obscuring everything around you before it clears. And Giuseppe? You hear,
Yeah.
mister? So you're standing there, and
Yeah.
your superior physiology means that you're basically unaffected by the poisonous cloud. Sucks for them, though, as you see them doubling over. As their skin begins to split, and raw, tentacled forms begin to split out of their bodies.
Ew.
There you go.
Ew.
It's giving me trouble loading the picture. I have a picture of what emerges from their corpses.
Whose corpses?
Your body's exploded. There's
This is what I see. Your body's exploded.
From
This
Giuseppe's
is what I
perspective.
see. From my perspective. I failed to save, remember? This is from
Oh.
my perspective.
Yeah.
I missed
Nothing
that
is
part. I'm thinking,
happening
what the?
to us?
Yeah, I failed
As
to
far
save.
as we can tell.
Yeah.
As
For
far
a
as
second
we
there,
can
I'm
tell,
thinking,
nothing
did
is
my
happening.
comms fail? Did something
Yeah.
happen that I missed?
Giuseppe, you're sitting there, and there are 3 of these
Quite literally.
things. The doors are still closed. What do you do?
Draw my blades. And move to attack the closest one.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
Okay. I have advantage since they haven't moved in combat yet.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought a silly way we could have got back and forth on that.
Well, does an 18 hit Hebron's armor class? Hebron?
No.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Giuseppe, you try to stab this thing, and your blade sort of hits it, and it just cannot cut through this tough eldritch hide.
Right, I have another attack. I have 2 more attacks, so I'm gonna keep going until I hit this thing.
Okay. Proceed.
That's a miss too. And
I assume a 19 does not hit Hebron.
no, I didn't think it did. I think he's got like a 21.
Okay.
And then my last attack misses as well. They bounce off his armor, off his tough skin. And that'd be the end of my turn.
All right. River. So that gas comes down, obscuring everything in a greenish yellow haze before clearing, and you can see that while you must have passed the save, Giuseppe, Hebron, and Elendar did not, doubling over in pain, tentacles splitting out of their skin as their corpses explode in blood and gore. The door behind you is still shut. What do you do?
How scalable are these walls?
It is hard to scale them. It's not impossible, but it does require a athletics check to do so.
All right, great. I have either an amazing or a terrible idea. I did see where the gas came out through, right? Well, I guess
It looks like there are runes etched into the ceiling, and it sort of just appeared.
came in. Damn, there goes that plan. Is there anywhere that they seem to be leaking out? Can I gaseous form my way through through a wall somewhere?
You do not see any gaps that you would be able to fit through.
All right.
Building has no
Plan
windows,
B.
no real. The only opening was the doors behind you, and those do not look to actually have a gap when they're shut.
Plan B. Can I get them all in a 20-foot cube for web?
Yes.
I will do that.
Okay. So you cast web. I believe when that's cast, it requires a dex save from the 3 of them.
To those a 20-foot cube from the length for the duration. Difficult terrain. Obscure. Duh. Each creature that starts its turn in a web, or that enters them during its turn, makes a dexterity saving throw. So at the start of their turn.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't know how helpful that is, so I'm going to skedaddle on over to that door.
All right. So you back up towards the door, which seems to be shut tight. Anything else on your turn?
How thick is this door?
When you guys came through it was like a thick stone door. You know, maybe like 6 inches thick.
All right, that's suboptimal, but I might be able to work with that. That's it for me.
All right, Elendar. At the start of your turn, I do need a dex save. What's the DC, Sleuth?
DC is 16.
All right. So you don't get stuck as this greenish yellow gas kind of obscures everything about you, Elendar. The room is filled with this fog. You can hear, you could hear and feel River casting that spell, you could hear the sounds of combat in front of you to the right, where you know Giuseppe and Hebron were climbing up the wall.
All right. And I passed, so I felt the effect was some sort of charm.
Yeah, you could feel that the gas has some type of mental effect that you were able to power through because of your
Okay.
elven lineage.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move towards Hebron and Giuseppe, and I can see Giuseppe is the attacker. It doesn't look like Hebron's attacked him.
Well, I would imagine that since Hebron also passed, he would probably not have drawn his
Turns are
weapon.
congruent, so.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
be
true.
pretty
Hebron will
clear
be able to
that
communicate with me.
Giuseppe is attacking Hebron, from what it looks like. He has his swords out and is giving it his all, as
Okay.
far as you can tell.
Greater restoration.
On
I
Hebron?
touch Giuseppe.
Off. All right. You. Let me check something. That you touch does not require consent. Okay. Make a spell attack roll. Because Giuseppe, one of those Shoggoths is trying to grab you. I assume you're trying to avoid it. You're not just letting it grab you, Mister.
Say again?
One of those Shoggoths moved up to you and is making an attack. I assume you're not just going to let it hit you.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So Elendar, spell attack roll. Does the 26 hit you, Giuseppe?
Yes.
All right. The Shoggoth hits you. The world dissolving into a cloud of greenish yellow obscuring mist, and before you stands Elendar and Hebron, whole. Elendar just kind of having touched you.
I nod at Elendar. I glance over at Hebron, and I don't say anything. If I would have stabbed him,
Yeah.
there'll be other
Elendar's-
opportunities.
He points down. Yeah. We got to find River, and points down so you guys notice the web you're standing in.
The whole platform's covered in web.
Well, shit.
All right. Anything else,
Well, he's
Elendar?
in the
I
room
can take care of it
somewhere.
my next turn. No, that's all I do. I can take care of it my next turn. I can
All right, Hebron, at the
cast the
start of your
spell
turn,
but I had to
deck save.
take care of Giuseppe first.
As the room is filled with this obscuring greenish yellow mist. And I'm sorry, you said the DC is 16, right, Sleuth?
Yes.
So Hebron, you are restrained as you are stuck fast to the floor with this web.
Bonus action. I turn on the flaming sword. And I cut it out.
Okay. Roll damage.
At the end, the webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage.
As I go to cut it away.
Yeah, but he did enough damage that he's actually cutting it away from himself and just igniting all of the web around him. So that's really more Giuseppe and Elendar's problem at the moment. As the webs catch fire in this obscuring mist.
The space lights on fire.
Giving
Hebron
this
just
room
kinda
an
looks
eerie
at-
greenish, orange, red, yellow glow.
Damn, those webs really burn.
So, yeah, what do you do now, Hebron? You've attacked the web. You are no longer restrained. Can't see shit. Giuseppe just tried to stab you. What do?
Yeah, Hebron's going to take a moment, just kind of look over himself, looking for like blood stains from like, I don't know, like a big scorpion or a spider that must have been on him. It's the only reason that could justify his lackluster attacks. He must have been trying to get something off of me.
That's when you realize he's planted splat in your coin purse.
Yeah.
That's all I'll do for now.
Joy
Okay.
is shiny.
So at the end of Hebron's turn, River, since you're the only one still afflicted,
Mhm.
I require a charisma save from you. Okay.
What's a 7 get me?
You don't want to know. All right, Giuseppe. So at the start of your turn, I need you to make a dex save to not get stuck in the burning web. As around you is this greenish yellow mist being lit underneath you by the fire at your feet.
We just make this so much worse all the time, though.
Well, you don't get stuck.
Yay.
You do take 3 points of fire damage.
I'm now.
And what do? You can't see naught but 5 feet in front of you.
I move forward 5 feet.
Okay. You step into the middle of the platform.
I start moving toward where the doors were.
Okay. Yeah. Start moving towards the doors. As the doors kind of come and resolve, you can see the shape next to them of River standing with his back to the door.
River, what are you doing? Turn off the web, you.
River, one of the Shoggoths is charging you across the web. Trumpets that sound almost like a sad Wilhelm scream just blaring.
Oh, that's all kinds of gross.
So, Giuseppe, you can walk right up into melee with him if you'd like.
Yeah. I don't know. He's under. Wait. No, I believe he's under hypnosis. What would break it? Do I have anything that would break it? Would lay on hands break it? If I laid on hands, would that?
You don't think so.
Okay.
You know, that
Well,
heals
I don't think I have
diseases and
anything.
the like. This isn't a disease.
What did you cast, Elendar? What did you use to get it off of me?
The 5th level spell, Greater Restoration.
No, I don't think I can do that.
I mean, we do have the elixirs, but they're on me.
I mean, since you were afflicted by Giuseppe, you would understand that if you had something that could break a charm effect, it would probably be effective.
Level to break a charm. Lesser restoration. I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna step into melee either. I'm gonna stop and just wave my arms in front of it. And just start saying, no, 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 no.
So, River, it doesn't come quite into melee with you. The Shoggoth stops like 10 feet away, whipping its tendrils at you at that long range, though you are able to dodge and it misses every attack.
I'm not swinging at him. What?
That's what he sees.
Yeah, but it's the hallucination.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whatever he sees, you're appearing as hostile, even if you're not trying to.
What he sees is only marginally connected to reality at the moment.
Well, that's all I'm doing. So who's next?
All right, River. Your web didn't really
Alright,
slow it down
the
much,
time-
and it's trying to attack you.
Time for subtlety has passed. I'm gonna take out the battering ram, cast magic weapon on it, and try and just break down the door or through it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Do attack roll with an improvised weapon.
Yes. Yeah, so it's unless you're proficient with them, it's just a D20 plus your strength mod. Plus the 1 from magic weapon.
Are improvised weapons considered monk weapons?
Not unless you're proficient and you took that other thing that lets you make any weapon you're proficient with a monk weapon.
$17 to hit.
All right, that will do damage. It's a big battering ram. I would say it deals like a D6 plus your strength mod, plus the 1. You're hitting a building after all. So, all right, yeah, you turn and hit the door with your battering ram. Chips of stone come loose. Some cracks begin to form. You can see like a little sliver of daylight as like one of the chips is near the gap in the door, or near the center of the door where the 2 doors come together like a French door. Anything else?
Perfect. That is it for me. I just need to survive one more round with these eldritch horrors in the room.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for me.
All right. Elendar, at the start of your turn, a deck save from the web that's on fire at your feet. You are stuck. And you take 3 points of fire damage.
I cast Dispel Magic on the web.
Okay. The web disappears. River, one of the Shoggoths just canceled out your web. It's gone.
That's very not good.
Anything else in your turn, Elendar?
Yeah, I walk over to like I head the direction just because I'm guessing we have like 5-foot visibility, maybe 10-foot visibility,
5 foot,
give or take.
yes,
based on what you've been describing.
Yeah, 5 feet.
Yeah, so I walk over to towards the doors, and when I get up to Giuseppe, it's like, will you please fucking grab him? I have to dump a potion down his throat. Don't have any more 5th level slots. And then, I say that to Hebron too as I'm walking. Hey, gotta grab River.
River, they're moving in on you. Anything else in your turn, Elendar?
Yeah, I'll get into melee and ready in action if River is grappled to attempt dumping a potion.
Okay.
Down his throat. Oh wait, no, I can't. I used my action, so I can't ready my action. So I just get into melee with River. I already cast Dispel Magic this turn, so I can't ready in action.
Yep. Okay. Hebron.
All right. I'm gonna try to catch the cat in a full Nelson.
Okay. So to be clear, you're leaping over the burning part of the web and making your deck save to not get stuck when you land in the rest of the web.
What web?
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. Yes, never mind. The web's been dispelled.
What web?
yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. No, that was just me.
The DM's hallucinated, guys.
Oh yeah.
Full Nelson.
All right, you run up to a River and try to grapple him. River, you can attempt to resist this with the strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Oh yeah, well, I'm getting assailed by these horrific monstrosities, and I guess Hebron too.
What?
There's only River. The only thing you can see are the 3 Shoggoths that used to be your friends.
I kind of like the mental image of two Shoggoths and Hebron. Just because he's just that weird.
It fits in. Yeah, as you grab the cat.
He doesn't actually morph visually. It's just he grows an evil mustache.
A little tendril just kind of comes down his nose and just sits there in the middle of his upper lip.
All right, I got River in the full Nelson.
Yep, you grappled him. Anything else on your turn?
I don't know. I'd use the other one to just kind of like more fully restrain the cat so that
Okay.
we can.
You can attempt to restrain him. That is another contested athletics versus acrobatics. I assume that's what River was using.
Yeah.
Well, you do
Wow.
avoid getting restrained
Oh
as
my
this
God.
thing starts to try to. As one of the Shoggoths has come up to you, River, and is like grabbed you and like trying to like suck you into its eldritch oozing body with too many mouths. Anything else in your turn, Hebron?
Nope.
All right. River, another charisma save. Oh, good. Please roll a d100.
There's an 11 win.
It did not. That was your third failure. Please roll a d100. Aha.
Uh-huh.
The effect is now permanent.
No, that point, I might as well
That would be
kill him.
so bad.
You actually turn into a Shoggoth.
What do you mean I do? You're the Shoggoth here.
No, you're the real Shoggoth.
I'm a potato.
Your mom's a Shoggoth.
Aha.
Okay, from now on, when we go into places like this, we're fucking jamming the doors open. I always forget to do that.
Yeah, when in doubt, jam the doors.
This is like the third one the doors have slammed shut on us that we haven't fucking, This is a trap. We're smarter than that.
Apparently not.
Really?
All right, Giuseppe, what do you do on your turn?
Is what's his name still brainwashed?
He's grappled and
Is
resisting
River
that
still
grapple still.
brainwashed?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna do nothing and let them handle.
Okay, you do nothing, staring menacingly at River. River, did you get my message?
Okay.
I did.
Okay, so it's your turn. So you've got a Shoggoth, 2 Shoggoths that are kind of like blocking any way further in. This one's actually trying to eat you, and it's grabbed onto you. What do you do on your turn?
So if sunlight is getting through, that's a big enough opening for gaseous form, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I cast gaseous form on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Well,
use
hold on,
feline
hold
agility to
So
get
I
20
believe
feet
Hebron
towards
does
the
have
sun.
Mage Slayer, yes?
I do.
So River begins casting a spell. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm stopping that.
Okay, you may make your attack then. River, do you have Mage Slayer?
I
I'm
do,
sorry, not River.
I
Elendar.
think. I will double check.
I meant Elendar. He's also in melee with you.
No,
Okay,
no, I'm not that.
just
Kind of
checking. All right,
clever.
Hebron, are you rolling your
I
attack?
don't
roll?
even have Warcaster.
River, does a 12 hit your AC?
What?
No.
All right, the spell goes off and you turn into your gaseous form. What do you do?
I would like to use feline agility to get 20 feet towards the sun.
Okay, so you go through the gap, heading out into the bright, hot sunlight, and begin heading upward. Anything else in your turn?
Is it a free action to hope to whatever god I can think of that these things don't fly? 'Cause that's all I have
Yeah,
left
that's
to
a
do on
free
my
act.
turn.
Yeah, like crying, false hope is a free action.
Wonderful.
All right, Elendar. The cat was grabbed, but then turned into gas and escaped through the small chip in the door he made, through which some sunlight is streaming in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
annoying.
Let's hope he
All
comes
right.
back.
Dispel magic.
He's gonna turn
I-
him back halfway through the door.
Could, but I would have to get out and get.
Well,
line
he used
of sight on
feline
it 'cause I
agility.
can't-
He is no longer in sight, even if you look through that gap.
Oh, actually, one creature, object, or magic will affect within range.
You
I do
don't
not
know
need
where
line
he
of sight
is.
for dispel magic,
Yes, but you do need to know where he is.
but I do know the magical effect he is.
You
No,
can't
magical effect
target
within
something
range.
that you.
It
Yes.
does not clarify knowledge of location. I know he's in the form of gaseous form, so I can target gaseous form.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You have to have a target. You have no target. You have, like, yes, you know there is an effect, but no, I'm not going to allow dispel magic to act like a magical radar. Where you can just dispel stuff in a radius around you. It's not meant to work that way.
Okay. Then, with stone shape the door and make a hole.
Okay, that you can do.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you can make a hole. Are you walking out there?
And then walk outside.
Okay, yeah, you walk outside. It looks like that the gas does not come out with you. Behind you is just this wall of fog through the open doors. And above you, you can see this gaseous mist floating up towards the sun. River. The Shoggoth just melted its way through the door, like with really strong acid, and is now standing on the ground beneath you.
That's not good.
Anything else in your turn, Elendar? You can clearly see him, though.
No, there's nothing I can really do at this point. So that's it for my turn.
Okay. Hebron?
All right. So they've both dipped on us, leaving me locked in a tomb with Giuseppe.
Well, Stone Shape, I believe, is Like there's an open archway that leads outside in front of you.
Oh, he used stone chip. Okay, yes. I shall walk
Yeah,
out.
I said
I don't
fuck
intend to be stuck
breaking the
in a building
door
with
and
them.
just magically made a door.
Gotcha.
Cast
I
hole in the
step out
wall.
the magical door you put in the door.
Yeah, so you step out the magical door. You can see the misty form of River above you. I believe he's like 20 feet in the air, I think.
Oh, he had 20 feet of movement.
And with fly, so he's like 20 feet in the air. Anything else that you're going to do, Hebron, after walking outside?
There's not much I can do. So that'll be all.
Okay. Giuseppe. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. River, you get another charisma save.
There's no way I'll fail 4 in a row.
Aha. Boy, those Shoggoths look hungry. Giuseppe?
So I'm stuck on this side of the door, or did what?
No, the door's open.
Barn through it?
They made a hole in the door. You can just walk outside if
good.
you want to.
Oh, good. Oh well, yeah. I'm gonna slither outside. I mean, walk outside and see which way the mist went.
It's right above you, 20 feet in the air.
Now I can't do anything to mist because unless I everything that I can't hit mist, I can't hit air, so I'm not gonna do anything. I don't know what I need to do.
Okay.
Sounds like you would have missed if you tried.
So, River, there are 3 Shoggoths on the ground beneath you. They have come through the door, having melted a hole through it. What do you do?
Is there a spot I can float to climb on the roof of this building?
The building was only 1 story tall, being 20 feet in the air. Let's see. Yeah, you'd be a few feet above the roof if you were to float down towards it.
Wonderful. I'm going to float down towards the roof, drop
Uh-huh.
concentration, and dash to the opposite side because cover doesn't seem to work when they can just melt through walls.
Yeah, and also there's no cover up here. It's like a flat roof. And
Yeah, I'm just trying to put distance between us at this point.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys see the mist come down to the ceiling, turn briefly into River as he runs to the north, out of sight. All right. Elendar?
Oh, let's see.
Should I roll another charisma save?
Not yet.
That's after Hebron.
All the charisma saves happen at the same time with this gas.
Okay.
Is there any like footing or climbing that I can get up on the roof? Like, without
It's a
climb
rough
speed, just,
wall. It is
moving
climbable.
Yeah, so half speed.
Yeah, just half speed unless you have a climb speed.
Yeah. I'll get up to the roof.
Uh-huh.
Do I have line of sight on him?
How much movement speed you got? Just to double check.
30. So.
Sorry, I meant River.
45 climb, swim, and run, and I'm just putting distance between us. So I would dashing. 90.
So, yes, Elendar, you get up on the roof, and you can see River on the other side of the building on the ground running away. He is like 50 feet from you as crow flies.
All right.
And you had to spend 20 feet of movement
Took
to get up here.
me. Yep. So I have 10 more. I have no way to really catch him or do anything from this distance. Um. Oh. Wisdom save. Hold person.
Ah, all right, River. Wisdom save. As a Shogoth climbed up on the roof and is chasing you. Oh, that save you pass.
Don't worry, I'll make sure
Charisma
my
save
next roll is a
succeeded not to be
2.
able to pass.
Anything else, Elendar?
All right. Well, that's it for me.
All
Yeah,
right.
I moved 10 feet towards him.
All right. Are you pointing, like, yelling down to Hebron where he's going?
Yeah. I'd be like, he's on the other side of the building, so going around would probably be faster.
Yeah. All right.
But we
Hebron.
all know he's fast, so.
Yeah, I'll run to the other side of the building.
Okay.
Contemplating if we have any milk we can put into a saucer as a trap. And that's about it.
Right. So it'll take
I
you.
stole
So you're
milk.
dashing, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that would mean at the end of your turn, you're like 20 feet away from it.
All right.
All right. River, charisma save. As one of those Shoggoths comes around the building, hauling ass towards you, and then turns into, you blink and it's just there's Hebron 20 feet from you, and Elendar on the roof. But you saw them die. They exploded and turned into Shoggoths, and those Shoggoths only turned back into them.
Quick, tell me something only Hebron would know.
You're an idiot.
No, everyone would know that.
Hebron's gonna stand there and kind of ponder for a second. I don't know much about you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna take anything you said with confidence, honestly. I don't know enough about you to know something that nobody else would know. Actually, that's probably a good thing if we're running around opening trapped room,
Oh,
especially ones with
That's-
blind control.
that's great. Any creature that like tries to impersonate us, the easy answer to tell me something only you would know. If they provide an actual answer, it's clearly bullshit. None of us know each other well enough.
How do you do, fellow adventurers? But yeah, you guys are out of initiative. The effect has ended on River.
Excellent.
Yeah, I didn't see much use for animate object, so that's the wizard spell I have right now.
Could have tied his shoelaces together.
I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna use that.
What?
Fucking. Yeah, true. What do you think of that?
You know, I would
Oh, I'm writing that
I
down.
would just like to say, for the record, a party member was mind controlled, and I didn't kill them.
Yet.
Almost.
In fact, we had two party members that got mind controlled there.
It's not too late. Giuseppe's right there.
Yeah, and he did try to
Not
stab
too
you.
late, Gilbert.
Right, I said a party member got mind controlled.
All right. I think it would be a great time to RTB.
To what?
RTB.
Return to burrow.
Oh.
You're going all the way back to the city
Sorry,
of
I'm a little
Novazon?
tired
You're
today.
leaving?
Hey, yeah, it sounds good. No,
Yeah, bag of
no,
nails will be
base camp.
fine. He doesn't know what year it is anyway.
We cured him of his Alzheimer's.
I know. He still doesn't know what year it is.
He doesn't know how long he's had Alzheimer's, but he knows it's been a little while. I mean, yeah, we got bag of nails and
Eric,
holy
Hannah,
shit, I'm actually
Bertaya.
tired. Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually tired enough. I don't just have all the names memorized off the top of my head. You know, it's really refreshing scrolling to this part of the notes and seeing friends next to people's names.
I'm guessing Heberon's like, he's got his book of grudges, and then the very back he has friends, but it still has a question mark after friends.
It's got occasional scribbles and edits like he's having to do math. The big book of grudges and the little book of friendships.
And each one has a line item of why they're temporarily useful.
Oh, he's not that cynical.
Yeah, it's like something one of my
Yeah.
characters would do.
Oh, only Giuseppe has an entry like that.
All right, but I do think it would be a good time to head back to base and hang out for a day. Catch up on some Z's. Maybe afflict some kobolds with scary things. Oh yeah, does Giuseppe give me the scroll?
Mister?
Huh?
You give me the scroll of Meteor Storm?
Yes. I give you the scroll of
Okay.
Meteor Storm. I don't need it.
But yeah, I'm tapped out for spell slots, so
Yeah, we should rest.
Yeah, we should definitely rest.
All right. Well, you guys are unopposed as you make your way back to your base with Bertaya and Bag of Nails. With the Yanti threat eliminated, the city is far easier to navigate in terms of, threats. I mean, sure, there's like the odd kobold running around, but at your level, they're not really that big of a threat. Not as one or twos.
And we mostly just bully them.
Yeah, they run away when they see you coming, type stuff. Like they know of you and they don't want anything to do with you because bad things happen when you get involved.
I do not know what you mean.
We've never done
They've
anything
got their
horrific
secret
to anyone.
lair. Break in, beat the shit out of them, take the choice loot, and leave them with the rest.
But yeah, you get back to your base. You can see that Eric and Hannah look to be, making preparations slowly, so in a couple of days they'll be ready to leave. Bertaya is sitting there with its big tome open and a, very carefully controlled quill. It looks like he's writing down recipes.
Oh, Cobalt Stew. That looks like a good one.
Do you look over his shoulder at what he's writing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. He like nods and acknowledging as you watch him, and he just keeps writing his recipes. He gets like 3 recipes in when you realize that none of these recipes have meat. They're all vegetarian.
We've seen him cook with meat, correct?
And eat it, yes.
Huh. Oh, he's just going through a phase.
Maybe it's side dishes.
Those fairy dragon moments. Oh, I do gift Hannah the macaw cloak. It's a little small on me, so figured it'd fit her frame better.
Yeah, she thanks you for it. It seems that at least with Eric up, she's recovering a lot better.
Mm.
But the rest of the day passes without incident. Night comes. Are you guys setting a watch?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just chat order. Don't need any extras. We got enough peoples.
I'll put the Drake on watch with Giuseppe.
Right.
Well, the night passes without incident. Morning comes, and you have all had a successful long rest. The weather is hot, the wind a little breezy, with a light drizzle beginning to fall as the sun rises.
Were there stars this?
You took an early watch, and that's a good thing because the clouds are rolling in during the later half of the night. So yes, for your watch you hit stars.
All right. Then in the morning, I will identify the gem of flashbang.
Ah,
Based on the level of detail, I'm assuming I pretty much just get the name and the number of charges.
yeah, it is a gem of brightness, and at least prior to the dawn, it contains 25 of its maximum 50 charges. If you want it all pretty print.
And even without the identify, it still would recharge.
Yes, it just recharges every dawn.
Okay. All right. Ooh, 37. I mean, Gilbert, you want that? A torch, sort of,
Hmm.
with utilities.
With great utilities come great power bills.
Indubitably.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I recharged it, so it's at 37, not 25. That was the D20 I rolled. I think it has a lot of use with 50 total charges.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good to see.
Yeah, it's almost
I
like
will
it
be back
was
in a
being
minute.
focused and used as the as part of that light source for the big red laser beam that was hitting Hebron the T-Rex.
That feels like an excessive description. It barely hit me. Except the time it hit me for a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When you broke the statue off and removed most of the regulation ability of it.
I mean,
All right, you got that
it
on your
worked
Clearly,
sheet, so
out
I
the,
in
can
the
take
the
it off
end.
mine.
designers were not anticipating unregulated energy output.
Unlimited power. All right, you got that on your sheet, so I can take it off mine.
Yep.
All right. Then I'll spend an hour in the morning attuning to the Staff of Stone again.
Okay.
One more day. Oh no, 3 more days. Sad face. All right. I think Gilbert, you seen one more of these temple-y shriny things?
Think
Do
so?
you want uppies so you can go look?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think Giant Eagle is the best, unless you want to be the Quetzalcoatl, but that'd be a little big for landing places.
No, that should be fine. All right, so I'm gonna fly over to. It's just due east of here. It's like a building with a coin slot in the middle. If you see that one near the Lake of Lava.
That's southwest of you. You're at your base.
Oh,
3 log.
sorry. Yes, I'd like to go southwest to that one.
Okay.
Log bridge.
So, yeah, you fly over there and you can see that it looks like a ruined shrine stands at the heart of a walled compound. Tall monoliths flank the entrance. And you can see that, no, I say ruined, it's because like the back half of it is just like exploded outward with a small crater remaining of what used to be the floor of the inside of the shrine. The vines covering it indicate that no one has been here for quite some time. Are you landing or just looking at it from the air?
Landing.
Okay, so you land. Are you landing at the crater, at the front?
Crater.
All right, yeah. So you land in the crater, looking at the broken back half of what looks to be a building. 4 alcoves kind of standing facing the center of a room with a pillar, like right at the edge of the crater. Though the pillar is empty, and the alcoves have a plinth where you would put a statue, but no statue is evident. Bars are going across the ground as if looking down into a great pit in between the room.
This doesn't sound familiar, so it must be the place. I'm going to fly back and pick up the party.
Okay. So when you say pick up, are you like grabbing him and flying him over here, or are you guys all just coming
Yeah,
together
does a
as one
Quaddle
part?
support that kind of transport?
Is it a large creature?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. You have it one at a time.
I think from now on, if you allow it, I'm gonna make him a giant seagull.
Sure.
It's the exact same as the eagle. It's like the exact same as the eagle.
Yeah, but I
It's got
like
80 foot
him being a
high,
seagull.
but it's
That's
a
funny.
fucking giant seagull. Yeah. It's a large seagull.
What is that from?
Turn of Fortune's Wheel. I have no idea, but it's like the only thing that's different, like the exact same stat block, except for it has an int of 16. And the eagle has an int of 8, but that doesn't matter for polymorph.
That's
Actually, no,
funny.
it does.
Giant seagull.
Yeah, it's +5, 1d6, +3, +5, 1d6, +3. So yeah, it's literally stat for stat the exact same, except for the int change. But anyway, yep. Shuttle bus.
All right, and you're dropping him in the crater at the back.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so he shuttles you over one at a time. Nothing happens this time when he was being shuttled over. No secret monsters emerge. And you guys are looking to the back of the coin slot shrine that he pointed out. And through the blast crater, you can see that it looks like the crater intersects with a room. The room is about 25 feet wide and about 25 feet deep. The back edge of the room is the edge of the crater, and there stands this tall, empty pillar, similar to the ones you've seen before that have scrolls on them. In the 4 corners of the room are empty alcoves with plinths for statues that are not present. And in the very center of the room are large bars crossing over a 15 by 15 foot pit. The bars are spaced so that they are about 2 feet between them. And in the very southern end of the room, you can see the back of a closed stone door.
Okay. I'm going to do a general investigation of the room.
Sure, give me an investigation check as you start looking around.
Giant eagle starts hopping around. Or sorry, giant seagull. Nah, I dropped concentration. So, and then guidance too. I didn't get to say that before you rolled.
13 plus 4.
Okay, so you're looking about. The pedestal seems empty and blank. As you look at the plinths that used to hold the statues, you can see some indentations in them and some scuff marks that would indicate that statues used to be present, but are there no longer. The door appears to just be a plain stone door to the south. And the pit is 20 feet deep. Its bars spaced 2 feet apart. And it looks like it's filled with old, like decrepit looking straw.
Yeah. I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna like move around or something because my brain is getting incredibly foggy. Ruffles, if you want to take the lead on this part, I'll be back shortly.
Oh, all right. I was writing something, so I was not fully aware of the entire description. So could you go top down again under? Sorry.
Okay. So the back of the room is open to this crater in the ground. At the edge of the crater is a stone plinth, like 4 feet tall. Top is empty. The 4 corners of the room that the crater has revealed are empty alcoves that have plinths as if for statues, though no statues are present. And upon his investigation, he discovered that there were indentations and like scrape marks that would indicate that statues used to be there, but are there no longer. The 15 by 15 pit in the center of the room is 20 feet down. Goes 20 feet down. And the bars covering it are spaced 2 feet apart, forming like a grid. To the south is a closed, plain stone door.
All right. I'm gonna take a closer look at the mist. You said there's like 4 spots that are used to like they look like there used to be a statue there,
Correct.
or it's the obvious spot a statue would go. All right. I guess I'll look closer at them. I do not have investigation stats, so this will be interesting. I'll enhance ability intelligence.
Okay. Well, give me an investigation check then.
With guidance.
Do you have guidance?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Enhance ability and guidance. It's best
Yeah,
I can do.
Well, these are plinths. They apparently used to have statues. But you don't see anything else other than that that catches your eye.
Okie dokie. So broken wall to the north, door to the south. We came in from the broken door to the.
Broken wall to the north.
You didn't. Yeah. You haven't done a map, so.
Correct.
All right. Well, what's through the bars?
Well,
Look
the
down,
pit is
closer down
20
below.
feet deep. And at the bottom, you can see what looks to be some ancient straw, but nothing else.
All right. Hey, River, you want to take a look down there? Have Giuseppe lower you down? Unless you can do like some cool wall running thing. The rope would make it easier to get back out. Bueller? Giuseppe? River? Mister?
Yeah.
Burger?
Oh no. Your party is dwindling.
All right, I jumped down the hole.
Oh no, bye.
I tie a rope off to the bars and jump down.
Okay. How
I'm
long
using
did you make
to
the
lower
rope?
myself, so I don't take fall damage.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I lower the rope down until it hits the ground in case there's some optical fucking illusion.
There does not appear to be an optical illusion.
All right.
You then slide down the rope.
Yep. I'll slide
Yeah.
down the rope.
All right. You wiggle yourself in the 2x2 gaps and slide down the rope, landing with a crunch at the at the bottom.
Crunch.
The ancient straw
Somebody
underfoot.
left tortilla shells out?
Pretty much,
that's
yes.
Yeah, try a bite.
It kind of tastes like nothing. It's straw, ancient straw, so it's got nothing. It's no flavor. It's just pure, like, vitrified cellulose.
Like those diet. I don't know if you ever had them, but they're like fucking super fluffy and they're like spinach and carrot flavored, and they're little like tubes. They don't taste like fucking shit.
It's like if you chewed
But
on
anyway.
the corn puff packing peanuts.
Yeah. That's basically what they taste like. So,
It's
all
the
right,
same
well,
material.
then I guess I'll take a look around down here.
All right, give me an investigation check. Yeah, you
Well, there's a little bit better.
yeah, you take a look around. And as you kind of brush some of the straw away, you can see scuff marks and scratches in the floor. None recent. That would appear that it looks like that, there was definitely some like heavy fighting going on down here. But you find no remnants, nor any blood or things of that nature down there. Just straw and like these scratches, chips, and gouges in the floor.
Pit fighting. Huh. All right, well, I climb back up.
Okay.
And I go, I guess I'll go look at the door because we came in the not door side. So
Okay. So you're coming to the door from the inside, or you're going out and around?
I'll go out and around just in case there's some, needs to be open from the outside to start the puzzle kind of situation going on.
Okay. So you go out, around. And as you get to the front, you can see this closed stone door. An arcane sigil etched into the front of it for evocation. And you can also see that there is an ancient looking piece of parchment that has been like tacked on the four corners to the door. The ink is faded, but you think that if you were to get closer, you might be able to make out what it says.
Well, instead of getting closer, I pull out my telescope.
Okay. As you stare at it from a long distance away.
I kind of have to back up because it's a fucking telescope.
Yeah. So it's like, you're like looking at it and it's like, CLO, SED, FOR, REN, OVA,
Hmm. Appears to be
PIO.
some kind of code.
NS. And then the bottom is just
Use
an
my
arrow pointing
linguistic
to the
ability to
to the
try to
left.
use my linguistic ability to try deciphering this very clever cipher.
Indeed.
All right. Well, then I guess I just go up to the door and open it.
I'm back.
The door swings open, revealing the room as I described previously.
Yeah, Giuseppe River and Hebron are in their, idle animation.
Yep. River's T-posing because
Alright.
he's timing out.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
You sure this is the
Sitting
place?
down. What?
You sure this is the place? Like, it's got the whole
Mhm.
door and everything, but I did a full look around and we ain't found shit. Well, I ain't found shit. We is a strong term in this party.
We haven't done illusion in this, have we?
Hmm?
I don't think we've done anything with the School of Illusion yet, have we?
Don't you have a scroll of weird?
Yeah, we have.
Isn't that
But
enchantment?
okay, so the
No, it's not.
hang on. Yeah, weird is illusion.
Oh,
Hmm. Maybe it's enchantment we haven't
No,
done?
I mean, no, we have. Okay, how many schools of magic are there, Gilbert?
8.
Okay, we have 8 scrolls. This is the second evocation. Does that make sense?
What?
The door here was evocation. The door at the last place we went to was evocation. This one does not look like any of the other shrines. This is like a pit fight.
Oh.
Like the only thing that's weird is
Hmm.
the statues. I took a
What's weird
closer
about
look at them, but I
statues?
didn't find anything.
Oh. What's up
Because
with
it
the
has
statues?
statues. Like that's why I'm saying it.
Oh.
Like for a pit fighting arena, it's a weird place to put, 4 empty statue plinths.
Hmm.
There were signs of fighting and scuffling down below, and you can see the rope that I have tied off. I went down.
Oh, is this
there
like a
and looked, but
gladiatorial pit? Like you put the fighters
looks
down
like-
there and
Yeah, but I didn't see any means of getting down there besides, going through the bars.
hmm.
Which is, in my
And there's
opinion,
nothing in the pit?
a very, very inconvenient pit fight.
Is there anything down in the pit?
Stale straw. It tastes like packaging peanuts.
Hmm. All right. Are there any other doorways here under?
No.
Hidden rooms, cells?
Now that you found, no.
Hmm.
There was that sign tacked to the front door.
Okay. Closed for renovation.
Yes, it's a very strong cipher. It has eluded my abilities to determine what its meaning is.
Loaf for Ovans said Drentio.
Hmm.
Sounds elven.
It's not elven. So besides the
Hold on.
sign, there's no writing or anything anywhere. Like besides the sign on the door.
That is correct. The sign on the door, and also the fact that the door had the sigil for evocation etched on the front.
Yeah. You sure? You sure this is the right place, Hebron?
Sorry, I was trying to parse out a code out of closed for renovations. It seemed like a distinct building because there's a giant like coin slot in it.
Well, were there any other distinct buildings besides the giant coin slot one? I mean, there are several other walled structures that we haven't gone to, and it seems like all of these have some sort of wall with an opening.
Mm-hmm. It's just
Oh no,
I've been to this one, been to that one.
we've been to the one
Underdark. How about the
like a
building
block
just next
north of here.
door to this? Block north?
Yeah, block north, and then like kitty corner south. Those all have walls.
The thin rectangle inside a thin rectangle?
Mm-hmm. That's got the similar wall profile that all of these other ones have had, and then the one kitty corner southwest of us also has a similar wall with obelisk vibe.
Yeah, kitty corner southwest I could see. The one to the north, I mean, we can check it out, but I don't think so.
Well, let's go south. That's closer. Like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And then I
No.
suppose after that, maybe we check out the big square just to the northwest of the ring.
So yeah, just slot it. We'll go southwest first.
Yeah.
All right. We go out the front door and go southwest.
Okay. Yeah, you can see a small, squat structure with a dome in the center, kind of protruding above a small, thin fieldstone perimeter wall. The remnants of an old wooden gate block the path, though you could easily push it over if you wanted to. The doorway into the structure is dark and open.
No, after you.
So who's going first?
Well, I guess it's just me. I go first.
Okay. So you walk up to that door, and it looks like you're looking into like a small central area, which had a wooden floor that has since collapsed, with two wings sectioned off with like a colonnade. The dome above has some a little bit of light streaming through, though not much, as creeper vines have kind of choked off a lot of the openings on the dome. In the center of the room where the wooden floor has collapsed, there was no basement, it just collapsed to the ground, and you can actually see small patches of mushrooms. The bulbous top of them kind of having a almost like a woodish looking texture to them, growing.
Do I recognize these mushrooms?
Make a survival check.
Oh, never mind. I was about to say not nature because I have enhanced ability intelligence, but my survival is fucking 8, so never mind.
True. I forgot about nature. Yeah, you could be nature if you wanted that.
Well, I'll combine the two. Oh yeah, I didn't. I didn't guide us the first one.
Yeah.
So 17 and 21.
So you've read about these. These are called zabao mushrooms, which feed on awful and rotting wood of dead trees. And it occurs to you that the wooden floor having collapsed to the ground and then sat there rotting in the dark is perfect for these types of things to grow. There are 8 such mushrooms here. And you know that if handled carefully, their spores won't release. But if they're hit violently, they will. And it can have a somewhat poisonous effect if people breathe in the spores.
Okay. Well, I will take some time and harvest those for Heberon to play with.
All right, well, give me another survival check
What?
then to harvest them.
Something I could help with.
Do you have better than an 8? Glad you showed up.
I have an 8.
Okay.
I can give advantage.
All right. Yeah. D20 D4.
Yeah, you are easily able to carefully cut and harvest the 8 mushrooms here.
All right, Gilbert. I give you 8 tickle grenades.
So we can make a really cruel trick out of this by like applying it to toilet paper.
Yes, toilet paper.
I mean, if you'd rather apply it to a corn cob, I suppose we could do that.
Well, people are more than likely going to use a corn cob. Nobody knows what the fuck toilet paper is.
Are we still in the era of the communal sponge?
We have toilet paper in Ravum. There's splinters in it, but we have it.
Thinly sliced
Nasty
veneer.
paper cup.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, 8 Zabu mushrooms.
Alrighty.
But I do not believe this is the place.
All right. In that case, we go north to the thin building with a wall.
Mhm.
All right, yes. You approach it. The wall actually looks to be like it was plastered wood. The 2-story structure, which stands similar to like ancient Greek colonnades would be standing for 2 stories. You know, it's dense. And as you look in the open archway into the interior, which is like a nice wide open archway, there doesn't appear to be like any walls on the first floor. It's just like an open colonnade supporting the structure up above.
All right. We shall move on. Is there anything in here?
Inside the
Open
colonnade
space?
area, no.
A second
Okay.
floor.
We shall fly onward then.
Why?
Over into the river. What?
He said we shall fly onward.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm no longer a giant seagull. We'll take the rowboat upriver until we get to that cluster of square buildings. At like the
The
10
rowboat
o'clock
we left on
position
the other side
from the wall.
of the city.
Oh my god, we can just we can cross the little bridge. We'll just cross it.
Also, I'm sure I can carry a rowboat. I don't think I can carry it with everyone inside. Good luck getting a rowboat upriver.
I don't know where you're going.
The point is, we can grab the rowboat. We can sail up. Okay. All right. If you look at the walled section of the city, at 10 o'clock, there's that cluster of buildings in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. You make your way there. And as you get closer, you realize that it is three separate structures. It looks like there was like a central stone structure and two houses whose foundations had just given up and had slid into this building. As you approach, you can very clearly see that these buildings are completely like decrepit. They're falling apart. If you and T-Rex stompy on them, you could probably get rid of them.
I see. Well, that ain't it. Wait, hold on, Ruffles. We have all the spell schools?
Yes, we have all 8 schools. The
In
last
that
building we
case,
found that
then-
had something on the door was a duplicate evocation temple or shrine or whatever you want to call them.
Hmm.
And that was a fighting pit, and it didn't seem to have any interactables.
Well then, I guess the last place to check out is the waterfall, because every RPG has something at the waterfall. It's like compulsory.
Yeah, but there's a whole song that just goes completely against that.
What?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I've
Anyway.
never heard this song. I'm gonna go chase that waterfall. The one to the north, not the one to the south.
Oh.
You can't trick me, Underdark.
But the one to the south's the one that has the secret.
It's the secret that I can't survive falling into a pool of lava.
Yes.
Bet. All right, yeah, let's go to the one to the north.
Okay. So you're taking the
Is there
rowboat
actually-
up to the base of the waterfall?
Yes.
Okay. So you're rowing towards it. Now you can hear the roaring water falling. And you notice the boat, as you're getting closer, is beginning to pick up speed towards the waterfall.
This is the one to the north, right? Not the one by the lava pit?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Beginning to pick up speed.
Yes. As if the boat is being sucked in towards the base of the waterfall.
Interesting. I get a grappling hook ready,
Okay.
and I guys control our approach.
Right or left?
Just slow us down as we approach. Go for the
How
left.
far are we from the shore?
Far as you want to be. I mean, you could be right next to the shore. Now, let me be clear. You guys are like approaching the base of the waterfall here. So you could be coming from the south. You could be coming like along that northern coast area. It's entirely up to you how you wish to approach this. But as you're getting closer to it, like where the mist is beginning to kind of wet your hair, you know, the boat is picking up speed towards where the water is actually coming down.
Interesting. Okay, in that case, guys, let's target the shore.
You row north.
Yeah, row north. And then we'll beach the canoe there on the shore, and we'll check out the waterfall from the land side. Under?
Yeah.
Were we able to beach?
Oh, you're beaching it? Okay. Sorry, I must have missed that. All right, yeah. So you beach it up on the coast there as water's picking up speed. And as you get up on the shoreline, you can actually kind of look at the water from a different angle. You realize that the water gets a little deeper here, like the erosion from the water constantly falling. There's kind of dug a fairly deep trench. And it looks like that there's subsurface eddies kind of rolling back in on each other that have the effect of pulling surface water closer and ejecting it out deeper. Like a sideways whirlpool.
Any loot underneath the waterfall?
Well, as you're kind of getting closer to it and taking a look at it, you can see that about midway up, behind the waterfall, there does look to be a cave.
I will tie myself to a rope and pass it to the party. I'm gonna go spelunking.
You just hear me where it's halfway up the waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I know we have a shit ton of rope.
Right. So your intention is to climb while the waterfall is opposing you?
No, climb up the side where the waterfall isn't, and then shimmy on over.
Okay.
I've got pythons and whatnot as needed.
That's good. Okay, well, that part of the climb's not too hard. You get up there, begin shimmying your way over, and hit the waterfall. And I'm going to need a strength athletics check from you to keep your grip as you're kind of pulling yourself against this raging torrent of water. Oh yeah, you handle it easily. As you shift over, your hand going from like rough, roundish worn, to all of a sudden you feel smooth, sharp, like a brick. And you realize that the cave entrance, the floor is like lined with like bricks. And as you pull yourself up into the cave, you realize it only goes back about 10 feet or so before it was carved out of the side here. And for about a foot at the edge, you can see what looks to smooth block stone that looks like it was like deliberately placed here. You know, this was not carved out of the living rock. This is built flagstone. That's the term, flagstone. And in the very center is like a flagstone, like model house almost. Like it's squat, square structure. The top kind of coming to like an angled, gabled point. But instead of like the tip of a roof, there are two lenses. A big one almost touching the water, and a small one about 1.5 feet back deeper into the cave. Both banded in brass and connected along the top of this gabled roof with like brass rods.
I'd like to investigate this.
Okay. Give me an investigation check as you walk over to it. Do you still have the rope tied to you?
Yes.
Okay, because the party can't see. Like, you disappeared into the water from their perspective. So they just have the rope continuously playing out at like a lowish pace. So it looks almost like a primitive telescope. You know, you have like a large collecting element in the front and a focusing element in the back. But most of these like older telescopes were aimed at the stars, right? They were usually almost vertical. This is like horizontal, like it's designed to look out over the city. You can also catch that there is a dwemer of magic to it.
I'm gonna tug the rope. Signal back to the party.
All right, guys, he wants to come out. Everybody pull together.
Heave ho.
As Hebron ripped off his feet and pulled out of the.
They didn't tell us what it means.
I'm gonna try to stop.
All right, contested your athletics versus their combined athletics in a tug of war.
Oof.
So who is it? Just Elendar pulling?
River Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Apparently.
For my athletics.
No, I'm pulling.
Well, make an athletics check.
Yeah. I'm helping. I don't think that format is quite right.
All right. Well, unfortunately, Hebron, your 25 is insufficient to resist their combined 40. As you are like pulled, like there's like a brief moment where you're like holding yourself from being pulled over those brick edges, heels dug in on the close inside corner of it, and then thump, you go into the water. There's water spraying everywhere. You don't know which way's up, which way's down, backwards, forwards, or inside or out. And you guys keep pulling. You know, eventually, Hebron, you're kind of banging against the cliff face wall, and you're out of the waterfall, just kind of swinging there by your rope. You got water all up in your ears and your nose.
I meant for you to come up.
Oh, why didn't you tug twice?
Yeah, I mean, how are we supposed to know that?
What's up there?
A telescope. Come look.
Lindar holds up his telescope. I already got one.
Yeah, just come on, come look.
All right.
It's magic and shit. Hebron will climb up in there and
I'll scamper up.
actually wait, where in the city is it looking?
the center. Like straight, like it's well, not quite center. Here, I can get you something real quick. Based on the closeness of that big wide lens, you think it's kind of looking like this.
Yeah. Well, the party makes their way over. I'll take a survey look with it.
Okay, so you look through the telescope. And you see, as you look through it, you don't see the waterfall. Instead, you appear to be looking out over a city of magnificent, whitewashed buildings, sunlight sparkling off glass domes and windows. And as you kind of keep looking, you can see, what looks to be small figures, like almost like ants or ticks, or not ticks, but fleas moving along the ground. You can see, however, that whereas before, when you were looking out outside the telescope at the thing, you're down in a crater. But here, you can see that the city goes for a bit, and then there's like a thick, dark gray wall. And beyond that, you see nothing but sky, as if that is the horizon. To the right, you can see you can just make out the large amphitheater. And to the right of that, you can see what looks to be like a tall citadel, stretching 30 stories tall. It's like one monolithic face, and it looks like that's like the think like a gatehouse, like how it's integrated to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
On the near the top of it, you can just make out what looks to be like a gigantic carved relief of a shield and a coat of arms, but you can't really make out what the coat of arms is from here. But it's definitely shield shaped. And you see, as you're looking, the city's going on, the wall forms that horizon. There's a flash of bluish light erupting from the base of that monolith. And the cloud, and you notice the clouds in the sky begin to almost look tilted. And then you realize, yeah, no, they're tilted. As you begin to see water and then land coming above that horizon. And you realize that whatever you're looking at was in the air and is now hurtling towards the ground.
Oh.
The tilt continues until eventually, it's no longer the horizon, but almost like it is a disc flipping upside down in the air. You can see some of the little fleas flying upward. Now, you're standing here in this cave, right? You don't feel any gravitational shifts or anything like that. Like, this is purely visual. You don't feel any or hear any of this. As above, it's almost like above the city is another plane of just ground, jungle. It looks like getting closer and closer as it begins to tilt up and away, until eventually it is all just sky again. Though the clouds look much further away. And as you're looking, nothing seems to happen for a bit. And then there's a flash of blue light at the base of that monolithic structure. And the whole scene begins to replay.
Back from the start, watching the city crash.
Well, flip over, and then crash, yes. Like a leaf on the wind. Falling discs aren't particularly stable.
Whoa. Hebron's going to kind of sit and watch that for a bit as the party comes up. Assuming they're coming up.
They said they were. And yeah, they would take them a bit of time to catch up to you, but yes, they would eventually all be able to get here. You using your Titans is
Alright.
able to make the way safe enough to where there's no need for checks or anything. Some people just end up struggling a bit more than others, but it's not, at this point you've eliminated all the real risk.
Gentlemen, take a look at this.
I cast Identify on it.
Okay. Identify comes back to tell you that the item is affected by the spell Programmed Illusion.
Okie dokie.
Elendar, give it a watch.
Yeah, like watch it. Elendar is familiar with the history of your setting, the floating cities and all that, or at least the lore that exists about them that's
Yeah, I mean,
relevant to this
yeah,
being one of them.
It is well and widely known that that there were floating cities in the ancient times prior to a cataclysm that caused them to crash. Over the years, the known locations of their crash sites was basically lost. Most of them crashing in deep wilderness. When the 28 fell, they were essentially the centers of civilization, and when they all collapsed simultaneously, you effectively had a Renaissance equivalent of a Bronze Age collapse, and society had to, all civilization basically to rebuild itself from scratch. This also coincided with the reversal of the magical poles, so the positive and negative energy planes shifted. The flow of magic reversed, and this is why almost all permanent magic items were lost. They weren't misplaced, they no longer worked.
Ah. So, +3 sword became a sword.
Yes. Some magic item, not every magic item was affected the same way. So some things survived or were diminished. Some things got more powerful. Most things just stopped working. For really big magic things, they may have failed rather explosively, as you see here.
Like that final detonation.
Well, so if I use my telescope and line up with where it's pointed, I just want to see what it's like. I'm looking through a waterfall. I'm aware of that,
Mhm.
but I can still get a rough like grid coordinate of where it's pointed by just kind of like duct taping mine to the side of it, so it's pointing in the same area.
Yeah. And like I said before, it's unusual because this telescope is level. It's not angled up or down. So it's actually looking at the cliff face wall opposite the waterfall.
Ah, okay. I missed that.
That's okay. Yeah, I point out this was an unusual telescope because most of these designs of telescopes angle up to look at the stars. You would know from your arcane knowledge that you think that this was their way of cheating around the limitations of programmed illusion, where they have the illusion occurring inside the lens and using the lens's optic
Hmm.
properties to make it look much, much bigger than it is, so you don't have to have a city-sized illusion.
Yeah.
An odd thing to build, though.
Does it look like it can move? Like, does it have any hinges or pivots? Or is it very fixed in place, kind of?
It looks like it was built to be fixed in place. However, the lenses are only held in with brass rods. You think that physically you could probably break it apart if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah. Hebron, do you want to pop one of those lenses out and see if the lens itself still maintains the property?
Are we certain that's not going to break the magic item?
What good is it doing here otherwise?
Well, let me be clear. Identify did not tell you that it was a magic item. It told you it was affected by a spell. The Dwemer of Magic you sensed was just a spell that hadn't been that was still there.
That would be why I'm a little concerned about popping it out.
Well,
Uh, we can certainly try, but before we do, I, I think we should try triangulating. Not triangulating, but identifying if there are any buildings from the impact that are comparable to stuff built here, or if this is all new growth, like the Yanti built it.
So you would know instantly because you were looking at the city. That what is here is what survived the crash. There is no new growth.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the city impacted top side up. This
Yes.
settled into the new city after their, I don't know, after their Mythalar detonated.
Yeah. You also would have been able to tell that this is probably only maybe 40% of the city. The northeastern 40%. Most of the rest of it broke. This is the part that survived and sank down into this crater.
The most, which part, 40%?
Northeastern, like quarter of it, if you call the
Northeast.
monolith
Okay.
north. It's around the city, so right, this was a disc. So, the only reference you really have to direction is the monolith.
Gotcha. Huh. All right. Yeah, we can try popping out that lens. Are you sure you don't want someone with whatever. I'll try popping it out.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check. That didn't come through, did it?
I didn't catch it.
Sleight of hand check, please. So yeah, you're pushing on it, and you can see that the brass is just starting to bend a bit, and you know that you could probably get it out. But if you do so, you're going to distort the brass in such a way you won't be able to put it back in.
I'm gonna stop messing with it.
hey, Giuseppe, you got the delicate hands.
Okay.
Are you aware of the ongoings?
Am I aware of the what?
Ongoings.
Am I aware of the ongoing?
What the party is actively doing right now.
No, we are not in
Okay.
combat, so I kind of drifted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're trying to pop a lens out, and it requires somebody with a delicate touch.
Okay, I got a set of thieves' tools. I can pop it out. Or I got a dagger.
No, give me a sleight of hand check then.
Oh, sleight of hand. Oh.
Yes.
Can I get a blessing?
I can guide you.
I mean, that'll work. It's a D4, right? Guidance. Yeah.
Yes.
God.
Are you not proficient with sleight of hand?
No, I am not proficient.
Useless rogue.
You can't help that he was fat
I
hands.
am a face, not a thief. I am a face. I am proficient in the
Wait, you're
I
the
am
party
proficient
face?
I am in the party face.
Oh, could have fooled me.
I have expertise in deception, persuasion, and performance.
Yeah.
I am the face.
You hear that, Elendar? He's the face.
I mean, that's
Hmm.
what if with a competent player with this character, he would be a face. But me, he's just a thief.
A thief with a
Anywho.
worse sleight of hand than the ranger.
Well, then you should have done it then, Ranger. Shit.
I thought you were good at this. You're usually doing the thief stuff.
Just because I'm a rogue doesn't mean I'm a thief.
Look at those hands. Do they look slight to you? No, they look the hands of a 40-year-old diabetic.
I am not diabetic. And it's 50.
Well, Giuseppe, you are able to, in fact, get the small lens out of the back. That is the lens you were going for, right? Not the big one in the front?
That's where the illusion appeared to be.
No, the
originating.
illusion's in the big one.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Like,
I
that would've
wasn't
been the
sure
one
what
we
you were
were
doing.
going
That's why I was asking.
for the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
want the
are
one with the
able.
illusion in it, so we can bring it back with us.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to work the
Yay.
lens out of the brass without really distorting or destroying it. And yeah, as you guys hold this lens up and kind of look at it, you can see what looks to be a rather distorted image playing in it. Hard to make out without the objective lens to focus it, but yes.
Hmm. Well, probably want to get the objective lens too.
Okay. Yeah, well, with his 14, he's able to get that out as well if you want. It's just a glass lens.
All right. Yeah, I'll
Help
just take a quick string measurement of the distance between the two, so I can mock it up later and show somebody.
Yeah, it's like 18 and a half inches.
Yeah. I'll just take the two lenses, wrap them up in cloth, take a string that tie a knot in it both ends, and throw it all in one bag together.
Mm-hmm. So,
Buttons.
And there's nothing else in this room?
Nope.
Oh, is there a maker's mark on the metalwork?
There is not.
Hmm.
Which you would know is unusual.
Yeah, perhaps there's plenty of wizardy shit that could have made this. Or the folks making it didn't much care about officially being remembered on it. Hmm. No. There's nothing else in the room. Time to move on then. I think we have a layer to find.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you guys can work your way out using the, ropes and pythons that you've set and return to the ground, the waterfall roaring next to you. So, where do you go?
Um, does anyone here actually know where we're supposed to be going? I mean, we're in the city.
I have not a clue.
Yeah, I don't think we actually have any sort of indication or direction of where exactly we need to be going. We found all these temples and have all these scrolls, but other than killing the Yanti, which was kind of just free public service, we do not have an objectified destination other than the fact that we know this place is probably the origins of the issue and the ongoings of the curse of the current region.
Hmm. Perhaps we should head back to camp and check with Bag of Nails. He's been here a while.
Okay. So, you guys are making your way back to camp?
Mm-hmm.
So, you get back to camp. It's easy enough just to row. Once you're away from the waterfall, you don't have that eddy to worry about. And you're easily able to get there. Bag of Nails looks to be tending some bacon over the fire. What do you ask him?
I ask him if he knows where. I guess we're here for Nesset. Where Nesset and the origin of this curse are. Like within the city.
Curse. That'd be like a really strong magical thing, yeah?
Oh yeah, extremely strong.
Like makes your fur stand on end?
Yeah, probably.
Well, there was a broken obelisk to the north that real spooky to be near. I hated going near that thing. I stayed away from it when I could.
Alrighty. Gentlemen, are we all fully rested?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, let's go there then.
Okay. So you get back in your boat. You go north to follow the broken road. And as the road terminates, you can see ahead of you, near the cliff wall, a broken obelisk that has fallen on its side, bits of rubble around it. And you can also see three, you're looking at this at a distance further than like 100 feet away or so at the end of the road. So this is why, you're only seeing like the dark cave entrances and not your dark vision. Will look to be 3 cave entrances to the north.
Hmm. Three cave entrances, you say?
Yes.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a kobold by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Left side.
Okay. So you go down the stairs at the end of the road, walk to the left past the broken obelisk, and you can definitely tell there is magic emanating from something in this area. From what you can tell, it's just as you get closer and closer, the level of magic in just the region is going up. It's not the obelisk itself; it's just a landmark.
All right. Form up party. Let's go in.
So you get to the cave entrance, and you can see clearly it's a 10-foot wide cave. The grass going in before kind of petering out to a kind of muddy, caved area. It only goes about 25 feet in. And as it goes past that initial opening, you can tell that there's definite signs of being shaped and carved. And after the 25 feet, it's not a natural stone end, but rather it is a pair of stone doors. A lever clearly visible on the right-hand wall of the cave, and a large arcane sigil has been carved across the doors, forming the sigil for truth, as in the word truth.
Hmm. Does this look familiar to any of you guys?
A lot.
Magic is not my forte.
Mine neither.
I'm RL tired, so
Do we want to call it here?
it's not have bad stopping point.
We can if you guys would like. All right, well then, we'll call it here. Standing before the doors of truth.
Wait, the doors of truth.
That's what they say. They're doors. They got a large arcane sigil called Truth on it. The lever set into the right wall.
All right. I would like to human transmutate Giuseppe.
No, my door.
No, we have
No,
to-
you have to give up your doors to win the game. You have to give up the doors of truth to win. That's what
No,
the
we have
Elric
to
brother
find the
did.
other
He
set
had
of doors labeled
gave up the
reconciliation.
doors of truth.